Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. I thought I would just jump on and do a quick vlog today. To be honest, I then thought I was doing these vlogs and had some ideas for this week, and I'm doing blogs for my actual website, and that was based around chickens and reasons why you should keep chickens, and I was going to do a whole vlog and things, which I may still do. But then I actually thought I'm in the middle of cleaning out the room in Jaden's room, and I've just taken it over quickly so I can get some more bits packed and more bits cleared out, cup of tea in hand, and thought actually it's probably a good time to sit down while it's quiet for a few minutes and do some questions and get to know me, because actually I haven't really done that. I thought it'd be a good time to actually sit down, properly answer some of these questions. I've seen other people do this, and I've honestly just googled get to know me questions YouTube, and it came up with some, and I've got 30 questions here in front of me. So I thought maybe I'll just do this and it'd be a bit of a get to know me one, nice and chilled afternoon. Then I'm going to go back and do a little bit of recipe planning, just going through some cookbooks that I have. That's the Kristen Cavallari one. Got a few of those out. I need to plan my diary for the week, and just chilled Sunday vibes. And I've redone my skincare, hence why I'm really shiny, no makeup on, and just done all that. So, and also trying to beat some, what was it called? I think it was called oral dermatitis or something like that, perioral dermatitis. I've had something come up on my face. I thought it was rosacea, then I thought it was eczema, relating to kind of the weather, because it's gone really cold over here in the UK in the south, and then also with all the heating being on and hot showers and things. So I thought it was that, but it's definitely not. And actually when I've researched it, it looks like this perioral dermatitis, which when I researched it, it looks like if you're using a stronger skincare, which I have been. I've been using a treatment by a company and it's been doing really good things, helping get rid of my spots, but can also, if it's too strong, break you out into this kind of dermatitis reaction. So I've cut using that, slathered myself with oils to try and get some moisture back into it. I'm wondering whether to go makeup free tomorrow at work, which for me is a bit kind of, I work in a customer facing role, so I feel like I always have to look fairly put together. So I'm not convinced about that one, but I'm going to try and do much lighter, more minimal makeup tomorrow, just to try and keep the area clear, because it really helps breaking out around here and then starting around my nose. So hopefully that goes away. But anyway, stop waffling. I'm going to get on with this, and let's do these 30 questions of getting to know me with my peppermint tea and the dog down there, and while I'm sitting on the floor because I'm mid tidying. So, what's your name? If you haven't guessed my name by now, it's Gemma, with a G as well, because people often spell that wrong. Where are you from? I'm from here. I'm from the south of England, so Sussex, which is in the south of England. I've lived all my life in different towns or villages. Right now, I'm in a small village. I'm not sure how many people actually. I know the nearest town has got 30,000 people. This has a lot less. It's a real small village, and I've definitely am more of a village person I've established as I've got older. I grew up in towns initially. My grandparents lived over in Rye in East Sussex, and I spent a lot of time there, and that was very sweet and small. And I went to Hastings a lot and to crabbing and, you know, a lot of seaside time. But I definitely am a village person, countryside. I'm not good in built up areas, town, cities. I love going to London or Brighton for the day to visit, but I couldn't live there. I can't breathe. I need space around me and no people around me. I need lots of space. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have one. I have one brother who is now in Canada. He moved there, let me think about this. So my eldest son is nearly 17. I believe it was a year before I got pregnant. So I think he's been there 18, nearly 19 years. I've seen him once in that time. Oh, twice actually in that time, when he got married, and then also once post-COVID, which would have been 9 years since I'd seen him. Then I'd seen him that time, then COVID struck. I haven't seen him since. We are going in a few months and I can't wait. Desperately miss my brother and my nieces and nephews now that are over there. Are you a full-time YouTuber? And then if not, where are you working right now? So no, I'm not. Would I like to be? Yes, eventually I would love to be. I suppose I just wanted to journal our lives and be able to document things so I could look back and say, oh look, do you remember when we did this? Do you remember when we did that? So it was kind of from a selfish reason for that. I then also, yes, would love to become a full-time YouTuber and make money from this and make an income. Is that possible? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. So I do work full-time. I work full-time for local government, which is quite a tough job. People don't often like you when you say that you work for the government, but I do a job, I'm not going to say exactly what, but that, you know, I believe helps people. Do I want to stay doing that? Absolutely not. It's a very heavy job and it pays the bills at the end of the day, but no, that is not my dream job. Honestly, my dream job is to be a YouTuber or have kind of that social work, earn a living from that, but also then have my farm, my mini small holding, and make a living from keeping my animals, because I'm an absolute farmer at heart. So what are your hobbies? Cooking. Hence why I've always got a cookbook in my hand. Absolutely love cooking, love eating, but yeah, no, I love cooking. I'm definitely not a fine dining cook. I'm more of a, I would call it mum cook. So things sometimes don't go right, some things can get burnt, but I try, and I just honestly believe food that is made at home tastes so much better. I grew up with a grandmother and a mum and a dad who all were avid cookers. My granddad had a little allotment in his garden, would always be getting his own rhubarb, and just absolute passion for growing things. Probably why I keep chickens for the fresh eggs, but I just love anything that's made by yourself. It tastes so much better. Other hobbies, I also like walking and reading. Probably I like reading. I would say loads of other classic things like, oh, I like drawing and stuff, but to be honest, I have all these things and arts and I just don't do them, so no, I don't. So it's probably cooking, walking, eating, and then spending time with my animals. And family. Do I play any sports? Not a chance. I am not a sporty person. I never really have been. I did used to play netball for the Mid Sussex team, which is in our area, but not for a long time. I am starting to work out, and I've got a new workout program that I'm going to be kind of documenting, and that I'm just about to start on Monday. But apart from that, no. Do I have any pets? Yes, always have pets. So we have Harley, who's our white Bichon, who's down here. I'll try to insert some pictures over here. I also then, let's think about it, we have a hamster. He's a family hamster called Chocolate. We have Junior, who is our turtle, which is actually Jaden's turtle. That was for his birthday. So we have a dog, a hamster, and Junior, a turtle. We then have my two big rabbits, which are meant to be miniature dwarfs. They're not. We've got definitely Miss Soul. They're massive, more like cat size, and they're very sweet, Benjamin and Peter. And then I also have, what else do I have? I have 7 chickens at the moment. Only one has got a name, and that's Esmeralda. She was my rescue. She's got a hunchback neck. I'll put her up here. And then I've got 6 other chickens, and then we have some quail. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quail left. We used to have up to 50. We've only got 5 left now. We're letting the numbers just dwindle. We're not breeding until we move, but that's it for now. Dream pets is when we move. I really want to somehow get towards having my goats, cows, back to having horses. I used to keep horses and just have a whole kind of farm and small holding, but no, that's it for now. Do you love animals? Yes, massively. And if so, which one were you most fond of? Horses. Absolute spirit animals. Love a horse. Have you been out of the country? Yes, quite a few times. I've been to different places like Canada and America when I was a teenager. Okay, as always, my phone died, so now I've got my son's phone, Reese's. So I have been out the country, yes. I've been to Canada, America. I've been to places like Ibiza, to Spain, I did a lot of city trips with college because I used to do art for college and history. So I used to go to some city breaks like Berlin, Paris, things like that, Rome. A lot of them I don't remember. I have an extremely bad memory because of my fibromyalgia, because of having kids, and then also had a brain infection last year. So since then, my long-term memory has been really bad. I just generally can't remember some things. I sometimes forget how old I am. It's really annoying. It's definitely got better, but it's not great. But I have traveled a lot, and I want to travel a lot more and do a lot more visits. We went to Croatia last year. It was beautiful. It was for a wedding, so I felt like we didn't get to explore as much as I liked, but I do want to explore other countries. What is your fondest childhood memory? Beach days with my family. Just we were always at the beach. Whether it was with my grandparents, because I used to stay with my grandparents for a couple of months of the year during the summer, or with my parents, just beach days, sandy days, holidays, just, yeah, happy memories. Do I speak any different languages? Not particularly. I wish I could. I can do a tiny bit of French. I'm better at reading it, so I can get by reading signs abroad in France and reading menus and things like that. But speaking, I sound like Del Boy. And if you don't know who Del Boy is, you need to have a look. But I sound like that. It's shocking. But I would love to aspire to speaking other languages, maybe Italian and definitely French. Do you consider yourself to be an extrovert and introvert? I'm both. I've been doing a lot of reading into this recently with star signs, and I am an absolute mixture. I'm Aquarius, so I am very outward, confident when I need to be, but I'm also, when I could be in a desert island and I'd be quite happy, so I'm definitely both. Do you prefer hanging out with many friends or a small group? A small group always, because I'm a real one-on-one person. I like to get to know somebody properly. I like to, understand somebody on their own or even in a small group. I feel like when there's loads of friends, it's more of a party. You just can't really interact with everyone. What social media platform do you use the most? Instagram, probably. It's the easiest. Facebook, to me, has got a bit boring. Instagram is kind of quick, snappy, picture, maybe a reel, yeah, Instagram. Do I have any tattoos or piercings? Yes, I have two holes pierced in each of my ears. I used to have my nose a long time ago. I let that heal. I had a belly button one that actually got knocked out by accident, so that has now healed. So no other piercings. And then tattoos, I have them everywhere. So I have this one here, which is a star situation. I have one of my son's names here. I have one on my back. Down my spine, I'll insert a picture here. There's a French phrase on my back which translates basically to mean that family is the start and end of everything, and there's nothing without family. So I have one on my foot, I have one on my neck, I have a star down here, one on my side, so quite a few ones. What else? What is one place you've always wanted to visit? Ooh, Egypt. Absolutely love Egypt. Never been. Although all my friends who've recently gone at work, they've all come back with terrible sickness and bugs and stuff. So I'm a little paranoid now, but I would love to go. Absolutely think it's beautiful. I think the history there is beautiful. I love Egyptians. So yeah, that was somewhere that I'd always wanted to go. Do I collect anything? Not really. I used to collect thimbles and stamps growing up. That was a real kind of teenage thing. I used to always do that. Now, no. Oh, it's a lie. Actually, I just lied. Cookbooks. I have really cracked down, so I don't keep as many. I only have kind of a few, I call them modern ones like this, but I do actually collect really weird old books when I go places. So I've got like an old Cornwall cookbook that's written from like the 1900s, and also I keep books like this. So it's a Bible, it's from the Victorian era. I found this, I think it's absolutely stunning. I'm an avid collector of old books, so that's actually, yes, I do that one. What else do we have here? Let me just go down. I've forgotten where we are now. Do I collect anything? If you could describe yourself with any 3 adjectives, what would they be? Loyal, caring, chatty. There you go. Who is your celebrity crush? Ooh, I don't know if I have one. Let me think. See, that's quite hard. So quick questions. I don't know if I even have one. No, I don't have one. Do you have any phobias? Snakes. Anything slithery. Spiders I don't like and don't come for me, but if there's a spider in the house, I become like psycho killer with the shoe, or, you know, fear creeps over, smack it. But anything slithery, worms, just, it's a slithery thing. And I know they're not slimy. I have touched one before, but just and the whole mouth action, and just, no, not my cup of tea. Do I have any weird talents? Absolutely not. No, don't. No. Are you a morning person, night person? Morning. I struggle at night time. I get extremely tired. My fibromyalgia really kicks in at night time. And if it gets too late, my eyes go really blurry. I can't see properly. My brain's starting to kind of get too much. I just need to be in a quiet room, lights off, and just let my head just calm down. So definitely morning. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I think to go invisible. I think to go invisible, I think that would be magical, to be able to turn that on and off, and sometimes be invisible and just take a breath. Plus, I'd love to be on the fly on a wall sometimes, so in some of those rooms. Do you prefer traveling or staying at home? I love the magic that traveling brings, that kind of feeling of going to somewhere new and exploring and exciting. But I'm also a real homebody. I love to be kind of safe, secure in my home, have my kids around me. So probably 50-50, I think, on that one. How do you want to be remembered? Just being kind. I can be feisty. I can be very opinionated. I'm very direct. I'm black and white. I'm very direct. But at the same time, I do try to be kind to people. And I hope people see that and that comes across. And yeah, that I can make a difference, make a change in someone's lives for the good. What are your top 3 priorities in life? To be happy, for my children to be safe and happy for all their lives, and I think, yeah, to grow old, basically, to, you know, live a long life, have grandchildren around, be that kind of person in the rocking chair, seeing your grandkids running around and having your children, just live a really kind of long, happy life. What values are most important to you? Being kind. What do you want to achieve in life? Like I said, to live a long life, a happy life, for my children to be happy. I would love to get towards having my own farm or small holding, to have those animals, to get towards leaving my current work, to move and have more space around me, and just generally, yeah, to live a happy life. There we go. That felt like a little stampede through, but there is 30 questions all about getting to know me. So I hope you feel maybe you know me a little bit more. I'm definitely going to be sharing more along this road of being a YouTuber, which really I'm I'm not a full-fledged YouTuber. I'm just having a play at this and seeing what happens, and hoping that maybe you see some reality, because I certainly do not live an Instagram life, and that's what my new podcast is all about, and showing that, you know, I'm just a normal mom who's trying to do as much as she can, as she wants to do, because I'm very much want to do lots of different things, but not sugarcoating it and not putting, you know, these kind of, I call them toxic labels on it, you know, showing you with my makeup off and this is me. Yeah, and just that we all deserve a space in this world. So I hope that was a little bit of fun. I'm going to now drink my peppermint tea because it's pretty cooled down, and continue tidying up the bedroom, but I'll see you all soon. Have a good weekend.